The tour has been going great. I'm opening up for Fantasia and Eric Benet. El DeBarge is on a couple of the dates, so the show is just awesome from beginning to end. I feel like a new artist all over again, but at the same time, people show me so much love. I don't feel like a new artist because I guess a new artist wouldn't be able to, you know, come out and people know the songs or people be rocking with you the same. But I have the energy and the drive of a new artist. But at the same time, I'm thankful that people still showing me love and still supporting me, you know, and still saying, you know, I've been there rocking with you for years or whatever. And I'm grateful for that, but the tour has been great. The album is called Kandi Koated. Every week for the past couple of weeks on my webpage, kandyonline.com, we've been doing Kandi Koated cuts so that people can get a taste of the album before it came out. I know a lot of people, they feel like they don't want to buy albums these days because they're like, oh, it's only one song on there, it's only 2 songs. So our idea was to kind of like let people get a listen to some of the songs before they even buy the album, because I want people to know that you're getting your money's worth with this album. I brought out all the big guns for this album. I got Neo producing on this album, writing, his production team produced the track. And I had Brian Michael Cox producing. I got Jazzy Faye and Black Elvis and Justice League and Tiny that was in the group Xscape with me. She's doing a duet on the album. And I really just tried to come with it and give people, you know, one of those albums that they can rock for a long time. Well, I also have a web show called Kandi Koated Nights. Kandi Koated Nights. That's what we do on the show. But Kandi Koated Nights is really a show where it's myself, my homegirl Nikki Nicole 08 on Twitter, that's her name, and then it's Corey Gets It Done on Twitter, and the DJ A1. And we all sit down and we talk about sex and relationships, and we talk openly and honestly about sex and relationships. It's definitely for the grown and sexy, okay? Because the show can get a little racy at times, to say the least. But it's just fun, and I think that some people are like, I cannot believe Kandi would say some of the things she say on there, but I mean, I feel like we're grown. You know, we all talk about sex at some point. Some people are a little frigid and don't want people to hear them talking about sex, but me, I'm not that person. I'm kind of open. I'm an open book. So, you know, I talk about whatever. Now, everything we discussed on the show, I don't necessarily do myself. Let's make that clear. But, you know, we just have fun with it. And people, you know, the viewers, they email us stories, and I read the stories about whatever our topic is for that week. The show comes on every hump day Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern time, so check it out whenever you get a chance. The state of music today is really, records aren't selling like they used to, and people are doing all they can to try to sell these records. But I feel like music is an art form, so however people decide to express themselves is their business, you know, it's their art, you know, so, you know, art, you can do what you want with it. And some people gonna like it, some people not gonna like it. And that's just how I feel when it comes to music. I hope that the music that I'm doing, everybody could love. Kandi Koated, the album, is totally opposite from Kandi Koated Nights. The album itself is like a real clean album. Everybody can listen to it, no matter what age you are. But it is a lot of relationship-based songs on the album. But as far as R&B as a whole, I think R&B is really just starting to trying to come back around a little bit. I mean, you got a lot of people from back in the 90s realm of music that are coming back strong now and doing their thing all over again. So I'm glad to see a lot of people, real singers, real music lovers, and they coming out and they're doing their thing, and I appreciate that. And, you know, music is what it is. I definitely feel like fame and money can change people. Some of us are real laid back. Like me, I'm just a laid back person. So it is what it is. Now, the things I do, sometimes I offend people with the way that I say and the things that I say because I speak without thinking. But I was like that before I started making money. You know, I didn't really have to change, but Like, my whole thing is I'm just real laid back. I'm not really a flosser type of person. Some people let money make them. It's all about the money. It's all about they shine. It's all about them trying to stun on everybody and whatever. That's never been my thing. And so that's just the type of person I am. I'm a real family person. I'm all about my close circle of friends. And, you know, everything is what it is with me. So I think the fact that I have been in the industry for so long helps me to stay grounded, because when I started out, there were people who were, let's say, they could have been the intern somewhere, not really doing things big when I first started out, but now they may be the head executive of this or the top producer or whoever. And it's like, I've been able to ride this whole music industry out so long that I've seen people from the bottom come up to the top, and I've also seen people who were on top drop down. So the one thing that I recognize and realize is that you gotta always be cool with everybody, because you never know when you might need somebody to show you love or, you know, to reach out for you. So I always try to, you know, show love to everybody else, all my other, you know, people that I come across in the industry, and just be cool, because it's not about the money. I definitely believe in living below your means. Don't be trying to put yourself out there too far, because just because you're making millions this year, 2 years from now, you might not even make 6 figures. So you might be struggling all together. So it's just like, you just gotta remember, like, don't take this whole fame and money too seriously. If there was no Kandi, like as in Kandi of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, or Xscape or whatever, I think that I still would be pretty much doing the same thing as far as the stuff I do behind the scenes. Writing music, being creative. I've always was like into writing songs and stuff like that since I was a kid. So I had told myself before we ever got our record deal, when I was in the group Xscape, I used to always be like, well, I'm gonna go for my dream, but if I don't make it, I was gonna either go to school to become a performing arts teacher, or, you know, do something in the arts, because that's what I love to do. So I feel like it's important for people to do what they love to do and try to make a living at it, because then you don't feel like you're working. And I know that I would still be tight with my family, still hanging out with them, having fun, playing cards on Sunday when I'm at home with my aunties and my cousins, and me and my daughter would still be kicking it, you know. Okay, well, I have a leak. I can't really tell you the full leak. I can't tell you the name of the show, but right now I'm in talks with the network about executive producing a TV show. But the kicker is, for you guys, I know everybody's like, oh, she's gonna get her own show. It's not that. I'm not gonna be in front of the camera. I'm gonna be behind the scenes executive producing a show with giving somebody else shine. So the same way I'm happy when I'm behind the scenes on the music side, now I'm gonna be behind the scenes on the TV side as well. So I'm just trying to make boss moves and do boss things. Hey, what's up, y'all? I am your girl, Kandi, and you are watching Litt Magazine.